450 is a product of its prime factors in index form. So 450, right? Well, we start off with a pair, yeah? So clearly 450 is even, so you might go with 2 there, okay? So if you halve 450, you get 225, okay? And then 225, well, that's not even, obviously, okay? So, but it ends in a 5, so you might see 5 goes into it. All right, so we go with 5 maybe. Okay, now I can circle that as well there, yeah, because 2 is a prime. We're going back to this one now. 5, it ends in a 5, so 5 goes into it. Now you might not be sure how to work this out, so maybe on the side here, okay, or up here we'll do some working. We can divide, okay, 225 by 5. Use the bus stop method. Okay, and 5, well, obviously it doesn't go into 2. Okay, so carry it. 5 into 22 goes, what's that, 4 times, which is 20, and the remainder 2. And then 5 into 25 goes 5 times, so 45. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. So circle then the 5, the prime number, and then we've got 45 then, 2 digits then multiplied to give 45, well, 5 again, yeah, 5 times 9. Okay, so we've got then 5 circled, which would be prime. 9 isn't prime, but you know then the pair there would be 3 times 3, yeah? Okay, so we can circle those 2 there. So 450 will be, well, we've got 2 there, haven't we? Then we've got 2 lots of 3s, and we've got 2 lots of 5 there. Okay, so in index form, this will be 2 times 3 squared, because there's 2 lots of 3 there, and 5 squared, there's 2 lots of 5 there. Okay, now in B, okay, so we've answered A there. In B, it says, use your answer to A to express the result of 450 times 27 as a product of its prime factors. Well, if we think about 27 to start with, right? If you were to write that as a product of its prime factors, it wouldn't take you that long, okay? If you use the tree method, you'd realize it would be 3 times 3 times 3, okay? If you use the tree method there, yeah, you get that, and that would be 3 cubed. So when it comes to calculating this, okay, and we're going to use our answer from part A, well, 450 is what we've got here, and then 27 is 3 cubed, okay, all right, and we can just put these together now using rules of indices. If you notice here, we've got 2 powers of 3 here, okay, so I can, if you want, I can write them next to each other, like that. And what you realize then is you can put these together. Remember, with rules of indices, you add the powers. So this would be equal to 2 times 3 to the power 5, yeah, when you add those powers, times 5 squared. So that is my answer, okay, for this multiplication here. So you don't actually have to do the multiplication, okay, you can use the result from before to write it in index form.